play Boom Goes the Dynamite, shuffle the match and ignite decks separately. Place 9 match cards face down in the center of the playing area to create the matchbox. You may not look at these cards. Then, distribute 3 ignite cards to each player. You may look at your ignite cards. Place the remaining match and ignite cards face down to create the match pile and ignite pile. As you would in a traditional matching game, on your turn, flip over 2 of the cards in the matchbox to attempt to match the numbered cards. If the cards are the same number, you've made a match. But if the cards are not the same number, you can still ignite a match by using 1 or more of your ignite cards. For example, if you turn over a 5 and a 7, you can use an Add 2 Ignite card to ignite a match of 7s. Or, if you turn over a 4 and a 3, you can use a Divide by 2 Ignite card and a Subtract 1 Ignite card to ignite a match of 2s. After you ignite a match or make a traditional match, place all of the cards used to make the match, including the Ignite cards, off to the side into your own separate match pile. Then, replenish the matchbox so that it again has 9 cards. Your turn continues until you are unable to make or ignite a match. At this point, you finish your turn by drawing from the Ignite pile, so that you again have 3 Ignite cards. Please note that you may only draw these additional Ignite cards at the end of your turn. Play continues in a clockwise direction as the next player attempts to make or ignite a match. There are 2 other types of Ignite cards, the Timer card and the Wild card. The Timer card must be played at the start of your turn, or after you have successfully made a match. In other words, it may not be played after you have failed to make a match. When you play a Timer card, you have 10 seconds to turn over and attempt to make or ignite as many matches as you can within that time frame. And unlike any other instance when you make a match, after your 10 seconds are up for the Timer card, your turn ends, which means that all of the other players will get to see the cards that you turned over but did not match. The Wild card may be used to either ignite a match between any 2 numbered cards or to add 5 seconds to a Timer card. And finally, there are 2 Dynamite cards in the match deck. When you turn over a Dynamite card, everything that is touching the Dynamite explodes and you get to keep the aftermath. For example, if the Dynamite card is in this corner, you get to keep these 4 cards. Or, if the Dynamite card is in the center, the entire matchbox explodes and you get to keep all 9 cards. And boom goes the Dynamite. The winner is the player with the most cards at the end of the game. A couple of important notes. If you get to a point at the end of the game where no player can make or ignite a match with the few remaining cards in the matchbox, all players must place their Ignite cards face up on the table. All players may then use any of the Ignite cards to ignite a match. Any unused and unmatched cards are not counted toward any player's total. Timer cards may be combined on one turn. So, for example, if you play 2 Timer cards, you have 20 seconds to make or ignite as many matches as you can. Also, if you're playing with more than 3 players, consider distributing only 2 Ignite cards instead of 3 to each player. And finally, for quicker games, you may remove 1 or more of the colors from both the match deck and the Ignite deck.